sitting outside in first break, and in Plaza del Rey. So the school is actually two schools. There's a main building which is in Sol, so it's much more central than AIL Madrid, which is sort of in the posher part called Salamanca. And these schools are in the centre, so it's much more urban, but right on Gran Via where all the shopping and restaurants are. There's so much to do here.
Nerviosa. Eso es condicional, ¿no? Entonces, para pedir deseos tenemos todos estos y siempre funcionan igual. Cogemos el subjuntivo si queremos desear para otras personas y si él sí, por ejemplo, está comiendo.
Well, I'd say this morning's lessons were pretty successful. The school style is much more activity-based, I think, than the other school, which seemed to be much more course-based, and so we're not really following a book as much as doing activities like cutting bits of pieces of paper cut out with characters from fairy tales, and we've had to use the subjunctive to describe their wishes.
La frase por ojalá y conjugar el verbo y unirlo, ¿vale? ¿Cómo se dice?
It's a pretty effective method, actually. I feel much more engaged in talking and writing than in the other course, which was a lot more about comprehension. Both styles are necessary, but they serve different purposes. It's good. Quite apart from the perfect weather, one of the nicest things about being so central is the sense of buzz that you get just being around here. There's just so much activity happening. You know, it's Puerta del Sol is just off Gran Via, the big shopping road, which is a bit like Oxford Street is in London. And yeah, there's just a buzz on the street. It feels like almost like there's some kind of holiday or something. One of the remaining 18 fountains that are working in Madrid. The recession has hit the city pretty hard. I remember when I first came to this city, the thing that I noticed most was how many fountains there were. Pretty much on every corner, every roundabout, there's a fountain. And I've been told that because of the recession, they've basically stopped all but 18 of the fountains from working because they can't afford to run them. It's quite a sad situation. Gracias. Oh, you really can see the whole of Madrid from there. It's a pretty spectacular view. I'm having a little chat with some girls from the school. Antonia works at the school. She's an intern and speaks English, French, she is French, and Spanish.
Yeah.
And she did a great job doing the introduction session yesterday. And this is
Regina.
And you are from?
Germany.
Germany. And how long have you been at the school, Regina?
It's my third week now, and I will get away from the school this week. It's my last on Friday, but I will stay in Madrid for 3 more weeks.
Is this the first time that you've done an intensive course? Or have you...
No, actually I did one 4 years ago in Barcelona.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long was the first course for?
It was 2 weeks, and
Okay.
it was really great. I had a great teacher then.
Yeah.
And because I was a beginner then,
Yeah.
but I accomplished level C1 in just 2 weeks.
Wow,
I don't know how I
that's
got to
incredible.
That. So I started with B1, B2, and
you spoke some other languages beforehand, did you?
Yeah.
Okay, because
yeah,
we were having...
I was not beginning in,
Yeah.
in this intensive course. I had learned something on in the uni before, but it was my first time really talking Spanish,
Yeah.
because in uni
Yeah.
you don't talk. And so I was pretty amazed that I was getting a certificate for C1
that is incredible.
2 weeks.
Now, if you don't know, just to explain, so there's a common European framework which has 6 different grades, and they start A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. And C1 is basically advanced. I mean, it's it's somebody who can talk in the subjunctive and watch films and understand them all.
And do everything.
And do everything pretty much. So that's a real testament. You've heard me banging on about how good these intensive courses are, but I think, well, how does it compare to your school experience of learning a language? I mean, in terms of velocity of learning.
I think the intensive courses are better because you really have to talk. You are in classes with only 4 to 5 to 6 people, and you really have to talk, and you're confronted every day with a language, mostly the whole day, because when we're around, we're talking English, Spanish, French, German, a mixture of every language we know, and so you just start to think some things in the different languages, and I think it's great. I think it's really great because it really doesn't matter which language you are speaking. You're confronted with a foreign language, and it's easier to.
And the one thing everyone seems to have in common is a desire to learn another language, which is really motivating. Now, Antonia, you've come here to do an internship, right? So you're French.
Yeah, I'm French, and I'm doing an internship at Inhispania.
Yeah. And how long have you been within Inhispania?
I've been working with them since 2 months right now.
Okay.
Yeah. 2 months.
Yeah, and you're practicing your English as well as your Spanish, aren't you? Because they make her do her presentations, the inductions, in English, which is because it is the common language. So if somebody comes, if students come with no Spanish, they wouldn't understand otherwise. Well, you did a great job. So. And when are you back to France?
Well, actually tomorrow for doing some exams.
Okay.
For my uni, but normally at the end of September I'm going back to France.
And have you done intensive courses yourself?
No, I've
you're just learning.
Never done it.
You're actually just learning by being here. Which is getting paid to be here, which is even better. So.
It's good.
And you speak English, French, and Spanish, right?
Yes, English, French, and Spanish. French for sure. English, I try, and Spanish is going better and better.
Doing really well. Brilliant. Thanks, guys. Camera, action.
Hi there. I'm Dave. I'm from Australia. And I've been learning Spanish for a little while, and I've been a student at Inhispania for 4 weeks, and I really enjoy it. The classes keep changing with a variety of people. And as I just mentioned to you earlier, off camera, I've got a little bit of a problem in that I'm totally in love with my teacher. And there was one day where I didn't go to school on a Wednesday, and this is where it was a sharing day, and she was sharing that, she has a boyfriend, so whatever, right? Fuck this, I'm going home.
And the timing of the social events is very clever at the school, actually, because it's a bit later in the evening, and after the event we went for drinks naturally, and just sat around drinking, getting to know each other, and it was really fun. So very good impression so far, and I'm looking forward to tomorrow.